Hello, coming to you on Thursday, November 11th, after day 8 of the Kleiman Wright trial. Yesterday was supposed to be a full day in court, but the jury was dismissed a little after halfway through the day due to one of the jurors getting sick. Luckily, it seems like this is an isolated incident and not, for example, say a COVID outbreak, so it looks like all will resume as per normal on Monday. There was no scheduled trial today or tomorrow due to Veterans Day being today. Yesterday, we saw the plaintiffs continue the line of questioning on Craig's dealings with the Australian tax office, and we saw Craig make even more serious accusations of fraud in regards to members of the Australian tax office, some of which were indicted for fraud, others of which were also fired for undisclosed reasons. We also saw more discussion of Dave's involvement as it related to editing and writing and kind of documenting the creation of Bitcoin. But ultimately, they didn't get to finish the day, and nothing really consequential came out from our perspective at Unbounded. But what was more consequential yesterday was what Craig was posting on Meta ICU, kind of the private BSV Slack group of which Unbounded team members are members of which Craig posts frequently on. And he said that he's moving forward with his legal strategy and has served notices to the major crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken, FTX for passing off BTC as Bitcoin and illegitimately using his intellectual property of Bitcoin. So the nature of which he's been discussing this makes it seem like there's more likely to be serious legal ramifications in the relative near term, talking about weeks or a small number of months rather than kind of the amorphous months or years that at least Unbounded was under this perspective of before this could take. And it seems like there's a degree of convergence with what's happening with the Kleiman Wright trial, as well as its other legal strategies, not just with these exchanges, but the lawsuit from COPA, the largely Jack Dorsey, Twitter, Square funded nonprofit that is effectively questioning Craig's ownership of the Bitcoin copyright, the copyright to the Bitcoin white paper in the United Kingdom. And from our perspective at Unbounded, this is a material event. Whether that will result in something in the near term or not, it doesn't seem particularly likely to us that, say, in the next few weeks, any of these legal actions will cause there to be lots of media coverage that might change how people think about, okay, is Coinbase passing off BTC as Bitcoin? Are there other versions of Bitcoin? But this definitely makes it a lot more likely that coverage like that could occur, say, over the next year or so. So you can read the update for more of the specific messages from Craig and images, and we'll get back to you with the daily updates starting next week. Have a great weekend, everyone, and stay tuned.